Oh, he definitely made us all proud.
He definitely did. Angry Ginge joins us now for his very first interview. I've got to say, to quote almost Tom, that headdress is very beguiling.
Congratulations, Ginge.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
How are you doing? When you look back at all those kind of best-of moments and clips, does it now feel completely surreal, as though it was like another universe almost?
Yeah, it's so weird to think about, because when you look back at them, the 3 weeks feels like it was a blip. It just all goes so quick. And then you forget certain things. It just reminds you of the good times. But if you asked me, would I do it again? Absolutely not.
We'll come on to that in a minute. I just want to check, though, Ginge, because we know you've got a good appetite. Have you had a decent breakfast since you came out of the jungle?
Yeah, I had a fantastic English fry-up waiting for me in the hotel room, but there was tomatoes and mushrooms, so I left them and I just went for the hash browns and sausages.
Of course you did. I have no idea how your stomach coped with what you ordered in the middle of the jungle. You must have felt ill, Ginge.
Yeah, I did. There were some days where we'd get to the end of the day and I'd wait for the meal, and then the meal was also rubbish, so I've probably just had carbs and veg for about a full week.
Yeah, in terms of the experience, and people talk about that a lot, Ginge, about the food and the deprivation of food, that you get to eat. Was that one of the hardest things? Could you have ever imagined the struggle that would be?
To be honest, I was actually looking forward to that, because I went on there as a bit of a weight loss journey, and I lost 7 kg, so I can't say it wasn't successful.
You've lost 7 kilograms?
7 kilograms, yeah, I know. I'm probably not recognisable.
You're almost not. I tell you what isn't recognisable. You now, I think, conquered your fear of spiders. I feel like that's it, done now. When you had to even put it in the helmet and stuff like that, you closed your eyes and you just got the job done.
Yeah, do you want me to be 100% honest with you?
Yeah.
I have not conquered my fear of spiders.
It's brilliant watching.
I'm just very lucky that the ones in England are a lot smaller.
Yes. They've been missing you as well, though, Ginge. Don't worry. They'll be very happy to welcome you back when you do get back here. You said that you wanted to do your mum proud. What was it like when you saw her in the jungle?
That was probably the best feeling in there, because as soon as I turned the corner, I saw my mum and my sister, and my mum's eyes had already filled up, and then for some reason I just straight away started crying, and we had a nice family hug.
And what about when you make your triumphant return, when you CH and when you go back to Manchester? How do you think you're going to feel?
Yeah, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I can't wait to go and watch the Manchester United again, coach Winton United again, and then just get back to reality.
There was all sorts of things that were going on in the jungle, Ginge. You were charged with the washing up at one point, although it seems like it's not something you're a massive fan of.
Do you know what it is? It's eating food out of cups. That's what I'm not a massive fan of, I'll be honest with you, Ben.
We know.
That needs to stop, and it should never have started.
And what about the fact that Tom was right there with you to the end? What about the fact that he was like, you know, he was in the final with you? What a lovely man he is too.
Tom is absolutely amazing, and we are actually just completely opposite as well. But we got on so well, bonded really well, and became quite close in the end.
Can we talk about your relationship with Ruby? Because clearly there is a connection there, Ginge. Do you think that the world is ready for a Ginge and Ruby Wax YouTube channel?
Well, I'll need to probably take 6 months to teach Ruby about YouTube. She probably hasn't got the app downloaded, but I'll do my best, and then if she wants to run it, we'll see what we can do.
Do me a favour, film that bit where you're trying to teach Ruby Wax how to do that, because
that's a video in itself.
Exactly. I tell you another moment that had everybody gripped was when Kelly left the camp and dropped that bomb in there.
That there were more milk bottles.
I'll be honest.
Go on.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Kelly, she bottled that one, if you pardon the pun. She just said there was more than 10, so we could play it off like there was 13. If she'd have said there was 20 milk bottles, then yeah, we were going to struggle.
You were pretty shameless about it in the end, though, Ginge. You didn't seem to show any remorse. You said that they were quite delicious and you quite enjoyed stealing them.
Yeah, no, I didn't enjoy stealing them, but I'm not going to lie to them, they were bloody delicious.
Ginge, how has this whole thing changed you? Because it can't help but change you a little bit, because it's so extreme and so different from your normal everyday life.
100%. I think it's matured me into more of like a family man. So, for example, I take for granted when we go for meals with family and I'd always be on my phone and stuff like that. So, obviously, I've just spent 3 weeks without it, so I'll make sure whenever I go for a meal, I'm hardly on my phone, make more effort to go and see the family and friends, and I'm actually going to cut down on fizzy drinks.
Very sensible. And what about those two reprobates, Ant and Dec? Have you got your own back on them as well? Because sometimes they seem to enjoy you going through those trials a bit too much, mate.
They've had 25 years of enjoyment, and it's about time someone gave them a little bit back. I just hope I've started something for future years.
Absolutely excellent.
I would say,
Sunshine.
when you make it back to the UK, feel free on behalf of all of us to try and get them at any opportunity you can, Ginge. Film it and we will all enjoy it enormously. Don't you worry about that. Let's talk about H as well, because clearly the two of you are great mates. What was it like having him in the jungle with you?
H being in there was so helpful. It was like a comfort blanket. My mate from home, we don't see each other as much as people think, but as soon as we see each other, it's like we've never left each other. And I was very fortunate that pretty much every single night, he was next to me. Separate beds, just to clarify, but he was next to me.
But he was also next to you in that trial when you had to go head-to-head.
Yeah, and I will die on my sword that I was quicker than him. There's no way on earth. Not every single time.
Watching you get angry in that trial was one of the most enjoyable things. There's no way that he has beaten me this time! It's an extraordinary experience to be in there in the jungle. And imagine now you've come out, you're getting a sense of how much it's been consumed by everybody back here in the UK. Has it been a bit overwhelming, the feedback you're getting?
I mean, as soon as I came out and my mum was saying that my old primary school, my high school, my college, the place I'm from, Eccles, they were setting fireworks off in some places, it genuinely made me really emotional. So I honestly can't thank everyone for the support. It's been incredible.
Ginge, we've loved watching you. I didn't know much about you before because I'm not necessarily your top, but you were an absolute champ in there.
Yeah.
You were really enjoyable to watch. Thank you.
What's the first thing you're going to do you think, when you get back to the UK, Ginge?
Thank you. First thing I'm going to do is go and see my nana, 100%. I think I'm going to probably have a curry with my nana, see some friends, probably get a day to adjust back to normality, and then straight on Twitch and live streaming.
Straight on Twitch and live streaming.
Fantastic.
If you could get Ruby on that Twitch live streaming with you as well, and probably H as well, that'd be thoroughly entertaining.
100% it would be.
Amazing. Thank you for joining us this morning. Congratulations for being crowned King of the Jungle, Ginge. It was very well deserved.
Thank you very much, man. I just want to say I absolutely bloody love Tipping Point.
Oh, come on!
We love that.
Ginge, you're in. We'll have to get you on the next series.
Yeah, you've got to come in.
We'll have the King of the Jungle on all day, every day. Great
problem.
stuff. Top man. See you
See
later.
ya. Bye.
Thank you.
Oh, what a lovely... He's going for a curry with his nan.
Quite right, too.
Oh.
Quite right, too. Now, you may remember that way back when it all started...
Yes.
We made some predictions...
We did.
...as to who we thought might win.
How did you do?
Should we remind ourselves what we wrote?
I don't think I did very well.
Oh, hold on. We've got an envelope inside an envelope.
Oh, it's quite exciting, isn't it? It's like Willy Wonka's golden ticket.
Who did you go with? Let's have a look.
I went with H.
H.
Who went out before Sean?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did. And then I went with Tom.
Ooh,
The amazing
finalist.
Tom Reed-Wilson, who
Finalist.
just did beautifully. So we didn't predict Ginge, but he had over half the vote. Over 50% of the vote went for Ginge in the final.
I've got to say, I really enjoyed it
There you
this
go.
year. I
He was
really
a runaway
enjoyed it.
winner.
What a lovely collection of people.
Oh, hello.
Right.
Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload tons of new content every single day. So hit the subscribe button, like all the videos, and don't miss out. We'll see you in the morning.